Balarama. Balarama is the incarnated man who is bathed in the radiance of Sri Krishna's incarnation. Therefore, there are very few references to Balarama in the Puranas. Balarama is one of the Dashavatars, while saying that, like Lashmana, he is also the birth of Dwaparayuga of Anantanaga. Thinking about it, Devaki was married to Vasudeva, the young king of Madurai. It was his brother Kamsa who drove Devaki's chariot back to her husband's house. Kamsa became evil and took power by imprisoning his father. There was a body on the way. Kolka Kamsa knew that her Suthanashtaman Bhavan was killed at once. When Kamsa heard that Devaki's eighth son would kill him, he was furious and wanted to kill his sister. But Vasudeva vowed to give all the sons of Devaki to Kamsa, averting the killing. Kamsa stoned Vasudeva and Devaki with a stone. Kamsa killed every child born to them immediately after birth. These brutal killings are carried out by holding their legs together and throwing them up and beating them on a black stone. He did thus when the Devaki and Vasu gods were saddened by the death of their 6 sons. The 7th goddess became pregnant. This news reached the ears of Kamsa and the whole country, and Kamsa eagerly waited for the next infanticide. The people of the country and the sages prayed for the child to be born. The Devaki and Vasudeva drank tears to shed their misfortune. This time he was born in the womb of Devaki. Lord Balarama knew that Lord Vishnu's son Pujadanaya would be killed. With that, Lord Vishnu sent goddess Vishnu Devi to Devaki. The trick was to transfer Devaki's unborn child to Vasudeva's other wife Rohini. The news spread that the invisible goddess Maya had deposited Balarama in Rohini's womb and had returned to Devaki to miscarry. In due course, Balabhadra and Balabhadraraman was born in Rohini. With the birth of Lord Krishna, Balarama became the Krishna's friend. Like Krishna, Rama is also Vishnu. Nandagopar, who knew that he was brilliant, brought Balarama to Gokulam. Sage Garga, Krishna, Rama revealed secrets to Nandagopar. Ramakrishna was the blessing of Gokulam. If Krishna was dark-skinned, Balarama was a white boy. Balarama, for all Ambadikannan's mischief, had the support of Balarama and had a small plough in his hands while Unnikrishnan was carrying a plough's share. It later became Balaraman's weapon. Balaraman was very strong and quick-tempered. Balarama was also a partner in Lord Krishna's efforts to eradicate evil. Balarama is thought to have been the first farmer to plough the land. No one else can defeat Balarama in a duel, was not realizing this feature. Bhima and Duryodhana accepted Balarama's discipleship and studied Gadayutha. Balarama could not have faced injustice with equanimity like Sri Krishna. Often Krishna himself had to intervene to cool his anger. The story of Arjuna's abduction of Subhadra is one such story. During his pilgrimage, Arjuna met a Yadava named Gara at Pravasadera. They soon became friends, and Garden told Arjuna about the virtuous beauty of Ramakrishna's sister Subhadra. As soon as he heard about that beauty spot, he became enamored. Anyway, Arjuna came to Dwaraka disguised as a hypocrite to marry Subhadra. Krishna was happy to know that his comrade Arjuna was lusting after his own sister, realizing that Balarama would never like Arjuna, who had arrived as a hypocrite. Lord Krishna allowed him to abduct his sister. Balarama became enraged when he learned that Arjuna had kidnapped Subhadra. He swung the plow and set out to oppose Arjuna. Krishna works very hard to cool Balarama's anger, even though he knows that this Abhijarna play is Subhadra's complete choice. And Balarama had also the desire to marry Subhadra to his favorite disciple Duryodhana. Even though he was an aspect of Lord Vishnu, Balarama stood as Krishna's shadow. Because of this, he has been overlooked on many important occasions. The same thing happened during the Kurukshetra war for Dharma establishment, which is despite being extremely powerful. The Pandava Kaurava Paksha did not approach Balarama for military assistance. They were trying to make Krishna sing. Balarama, who had lost interest in the depending war of annihilation, was going on a pilgrimage. Later he came to Kurukshetra to witness the final stage of Mahabharata war. That was the Bhima Duryodhana war. Balarama tried to avoid a war between his beloved disciple Naya, that is Duryodhana, and his half-brother Bhima to give after the 91 brothers were killed. Duryodhana begged the Guru that he had no right and let him choose victory or death. Thus begins the ferocious Bhima Duryodhana. Krishna and Balaraman were there to watch the battle. Even after the amazing fight, Duryodhana looked stronger. Let Bhimasena be and was tired. When Bhima was about to fall, the Pandavas looked at Krishna pitifully, and Lord Bhima, who was still sitting with a smile on his face, looked at Lord Bhima for mercy. Duryodhana can be killed only by hitting him on the thigh. At the next invitation, Duryodhana rushed forward and was struck down by Bhima with a mace. Bhima struck the thigh of Duryodhana who had broken his leg, shouting a very grudge story from his chest. Enraged by this action against all the rules of war, Balarama picked up Kali and rushed towards Bhima. The Pandavas were shocked to see this, but Lord Krishna jumps down and stops his elder brother and cooled his anger by enumerating Duryodhana's evil deeds. Then Krishna also did. Balaraman had the character of a rough peasant who was quick to please and angry. Balarama once found the parched farmland in Ambadi and searched for its cause. Gopajanam informed him that Kalindi Nadi was proud of the clan and was not ready to warm the dry land. Hearing this, Balarama got angry and dug a hole in the earth with a plough and dragged Kali Nadi there. Kalindi called out, "But the farmers will not be harmed." Balarama freed her only after taking a vow. Lord Krishna was cursed by Gandhari at the end of the Kurukshetra war. On completion of 30 years, Ramakrishna will disappear. As the time neared the end of the curse, Dwaraka began to suffer. People got drunk and killed each other. The goddess of earth, goddess of death danced throughout the country. Balarama was very sad to see this. Balarama was convinced that his avatar's goal of killing the evil kings and demons had been accomplished, and now was the time for ascension. He bade farewell to the people of Dwaraka and Krishna and reached an altar and became just stiff. Lord Krishna, who was coming after him, as the serpent came out, Balarama's body became just stiff. The serpent was later become the bed of Krishna, that is Mahavishnu.